Coffee Break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. How are you today? Happy holidays. Totally kidding, we're not even there yet, but let's pretend we are. I busted out my Christmas decorations about a week after Halloween. That's how we roll here. A couple of announcements or disclaimers before we get started. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. I usually do a holiday gift guide for beauty lovers every year. The last 2 years I've done it. I split up the videos within into categories: lip category, palette category, skincare category. I split it up. And what happened this year is what has happened is companies are releasing their holiday sets so in advance. I mean, September, that it's just almost impossible and a little bit ridiculous to start doing a gift guide then. When I start to do the gift guide now, or if I waited to do it now, a lot of these sets are sold out or you missed out on the friends and family sale. So what I decided to do this year, I was like, I'm gonna avoid the headache, and it almost seems unfair to talk about something that I purchased that you can't get anymore because they released it so far in advance that it's sold out now, you know what I mean? So what I did is I gathered up some products. Some aren't limited edition, others are, but they're still available. I wanted to just gather what I thought were really good gift ideas just in general for a beauty lover. I'm not going to do categories, I'm not going to separate it into videos, but this video will be quite lengthy. So I will add in the description box below, I will list all of the products that I think are great gifts, and I will add a timestamp next to it. So if you want to skip to me talking about the Sephora superstars, then I'll have a timestamp there and you can just forward to it. Anyway, so welcome to Coffee Break with Dani, the world of long introductions. Let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to share with you guys a couple of stocking stuffer ideas first, and then we'll jump into like the meat and potatoes of this pot roast. Why does it always have to be about food? So the very first thing that I thought was really, really cute, and speaking of stocking stuffers, it's actually in a stocking. These are the Nugg stocking gift sets. I don't even know what these are called. These are, you guys saw me talk about the Nugg masks in my top 5 favorite skincare products video that I will list in the description box below. Basically, these are one-time use facial masks that I'm completely obsessed with. Obsessed. When the O word comes out, you know I mean it. And I thought it was really cute that Nugg actually put them together in like a little almost holiday themed set. So it's a really good way to get an idea of if you like it or not, or share a product that you already like with someone that you know likes beauty stuff. So Nugg has these little booty sets, but these only come with the hydrating and the deep cleansing one, I believe. But then they also have these treatment sets. So these are intensive treatment sets. So what they do is they come with 4 masks already that are a specific amount of each one to help you reach a certain goal when it comes to your face. So for example, you have the intensive sensitive and troubled skin prescription. It comes with 1 deep cleansing and 3 soothing, and on the back it gives you instructions on how to use it. So the other one that they have is the intensive treatment for dull skin, and this one comes with 2 revitalizing and 2 hydrating, and again the little prescription in the back on how to use it. So I thought these were really good ideas for people that like to pamper themselves, and maybe you're not familiar with their color preferences, the type of makeup that they like or prefer, or what they feel comfortable using. This is always a good option, giving someone something that they can pamper themselves with. So I will list and link these in the description box below. Nugg is available at Target, but it's also available on their website. Another stocking stuffer idea are these kits from Formula X, and Formula X is a nail care brand exclusive to Sephora, and they have 3 different kits. They're called the Prescription. They have a strengthening, a brightening, and I always forget the third one. This is the strengthening one, and I got this one because I thought this would be the most beneficial for the majority of folks. So if you're trying to give a gift to like a nail lover, you can always benefit from having stronger nails. So this little kit comes with the base coat or primer. Then it has a sheer color, like this really pale pink to give your nails like a little bit of a pink gloss to them. You could see how it looks. It's so pretty. Then it has a strengthening top coat and a keratin cuticle serum. It's like an oil that you put, and it's supposed to soften your cuticles and really strengthen your nails. So I thought this kit was really cute, and I just love the size of it. You know how I feel about miniature things. Keeping up with the stocking stuffer idea, honestly, I didn't think this was going to be a stocking stuffer idea when I ordered it, but when it arrived, I was a little disgruntled, but I was a little excited at the same time. Look at how little this is. These are these lip kits from Stila. They're called the Eternal Love or Eternally Yours liquid lip sets, right? These are deluxe size, long-lasting liquid lipsticks, and I knew they weren't gonna be full size because of the price, but I also didn't think that they were going to be this little. It's a lip product. It's gonna take you 10 years to get through it, but still, look how cute that is. I mean, it's really small, but it's so cute. This one has, I believe, 6 or 7? 6 different lip colors, and there's 2 that are brand new. There's 2, they're kind of like preview or sneak peeks. 2 new colors that haven't been released. So this is gonna be their first chance to try them out. And I believe those colors are Caramello and Aria. Aria is a beautiful pinker mauve. So you know how Patina's like a dusty, rosy mauve? This is a more pink version of Patina. And then the other one, Caramella, is a really, really pale nude. Oh, that's so weird. I have 2 of the same product. I wonder what I'm gonna do with it. And the last idea for a stocking stuffer, believe it or not, is a set from Too Faced, and this is the Melted Kisses and Sweet Cheeks set. This set comes with individually wrapped products. So they're individually wrapped. Let me regain my thoughts. This set comes with 3 different lip colors and 3 different cheek products. They're divided into duos, so you can split this gift and give it away to 3 different people. So I remember when I was younger, I would give my girlfriends like a Christmas present. I would make little gift sets for each of them. I would do, like I would buy something, like let's say this. I would buy this and I would split this open. I would give each of them one of them. And then a set like this, look how perfect that is. It comes with a deluxe size of the Melted Kisses, and then the blush. These blushes, you guys, honestly, when they just came out, I was like, Dani, you are a blush addict, and the last thing that you need is any more blush. So I thought, okay, I wouldn't be a good beauty vlogger if I didn't at least try one to get familiar with the formula so that I could actually have some frame of reference. I fell in love, and now I have 4. So these blushes are awesome. So this is definitely a great stocking stuffer idea because they come individually wrapped in like little boxes. So you could get this and have a gift for each one of your friends. Speaking of stocking stuffers or blush lovers, this is the traditional set that Tarte comes out with every single year, 4 different smaller blushes. Tarte blushes are really hard to get through. Like, it's impossible to use up a Tarte blush because the formula is a lot harder. It's a really stiff blush. Getting swatches out of them is impossible, but when you apply it, you're like, oh, this blush formula is amazing. But the actual product is really tricky to use. So Tarte is one of the healthier brands. You guys know it's paraben-free, it's cruelty-free. They use Amazonian clay products. So it is a friendlier brand, and they never have products like mineral oil, parabens, stuff like that. So there's 4 different colors. in this set, and this is a $35 set. So again, you could give this to a blush lover, or you could split it up and give it to multiple people, put it in little goodie bags or stockings. There are 4 different shades, and I believe all 4 of them are exclusive to this set, so they are limited edition. But you guys, you can only create so many different blush shades, so I'm sure there are similar ones in the Tarte collection already, like the permanent line. This is the shade Entertain. This is the shade Embellish. Oh, that color is so pretty. This is the shade Epic, and they all start with E. This is as bright as it looks. It's like a hot, hot, bright coral, which is weird for like the winter season, but who cares? If Tarte says it's okay, I want it all over my face. And the last one is Ecstatic, and this is almost like a more mellow, nudie coral. Peach. Yeah, it's like a melon, like a pale melon shade. I forgot to share a kit with you guys. This is a kit from Soap & Glory, and if you guys are unfamiliar, Soap & Glory is a British brand, I believe. Don't kill me if I'm wrong. It's a British brand that came to the US. It was available at Sephora, but Sephora got rid of it and Ulta snatched it right up and actually modified the line, and they made it a little bit more affordable, which is fabulous. This is a set of hand food, and hand food is one of their best-selling products. It's a really moisturizing hand cream. I loved this set because along with the concept of saving money, making multiple gifts, or stocking stuffers, this is one of those kits where someone is really going to benefit from a hand lotion set, or you could split it up and give it to multiple people. It is the winter season, so people's hands are a little bit drier, a little bit more parched, a little bit more uncomfortable, so a hand cream always comes in handy. And the cool thing about this set is that it comes with 3 different scents. I really shouldn't open this in case I need to gift it to someone. A couple of products that I'm not even going to get into because I already did an extensive review and tutorial on them are the holiday kits from ColourPop. ColourPop comes out with 2 holiday lines every year. They're individual products and they're kits. Their individual products are like disco themed this year. They're really, really beautiful, but the kits themselves, like the good gift idea ones, are the ones that come in the kits. They have an eyeliner kit, a lip kit, and an eyeshadow kit. So if you guys are interested in more detailed swatches and stuff like that, I will link or list these in the description box below so that I don't take too much of your time with that. Now let's move on to palettes, and palettes always steal the show. Every year, holiday gift guide, palettes steal the show. There's so many different palettes that come out, and it's just really exciting to see what's out there. A brand that comes out with new palettes every year, but it seems almost like the colors are a little bit recycled, is Too Faced. And Too Faced has a lot of kits this year. They're all like Parisian themed. They're really, really cute. The reason I wanted to mention this kit, even though the eyeshadow palette itself is, it's okay. You know, if you have a holiday Too Faced palette, you've had the colors. Like, it's not that, wow, amazing, you need every single one in your collection. No. But the reason that I wanted to share this with you guys is because it's a present. The idea is you're getting it as a gift for someone. And so the presentation is so adorable that anyone receiving this gift would be super excited. Look, it looks like a gift, and when you open it up, it opens like this, and you have like a beautiful mannequin with a gown on it. You see the Eiffel Tower in the background. How cute is that? A miniature Better Than Sex mascara. And then this staircase is actually a, it's like a laser, like a die cut laser staircase. You can actually feel it. It's cut out and put on there. So it's a beautiful display. It's perfect for gift giving. So if you're like, oh my God, I need another Too Faced palette, maybe not the best gift, but if you want a gift for someone, just for the way it looks, it's a beautiful, very thought out and planned gift. The palette is very neutral, but it's also very festive. It has a lot of really, really buttery, shimmery shades, but it also has those permanent must-have matte shadows in every palette. This matte vanilla, the matte toffee color, a matte chocolate brown, a matte mauve. So you can create a lot of looks because it gives you those beautiful matte shades that you need in a really cute box presentation. A really beautiful and great idea for the makeup lover in your life, or maybe even the makeup pro or expert, is the Kat Von D Mi Vida Loca palette. This palette is not only a beautiful presentation with her original artwork, it's big, it looks like a record, but it also has beautiful, beautiful high quality, really pigmented shadows. There's 24 different colors in here. It looks like a record, but it also looks like a color wheel. The colors aren't shy. They are completely bold and daring, but there are also the classic neutrals that you can see in the center of the wheel. So this is a palette for someone that, I would say give this to someone that wouldn't be shy about using it. Someone that would give this palette a loving home and would really put it to good use, because it's a palette that deserves to be played with. Keeping up with the palette theme, like all the rest of the stuff we're going to talk about is palettes, our palettes. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. I haven't really been very impressed with her limited edition palettes that come out for some reason, and not that I'm not impressed because I try them, but I see them and I'm like, oh, I already have something like that, so I just don't even get it. But this one really caught my eye because of some of the color selections that they made. Anastasia Beverly Hills, along with Kat Von D, is also cruelty free, and so this palette has 14 different shades, but when you look at the palette, isn't that a strange combination to have? So it has one of the best-selling shadows from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which is Pink Champagne, just a really beautiful metallic pink that makes a big old mess, but it's totally worth it. Then this like deep violet, it's like a bluish purple, so pretty, and then like a mint. I don't notice any matte shadows with the exception of these two here. So you have like a yellowy vanilla shade and a hot chocolate, that's what it's called, hot chocolate, like a chocolate brown. Everything else is either satin, shimmer, metallic, and then it comes with a double-ended brush. Her brushes that come in her palettes are actually quite good. I mean, they're totally usable. They're not brushes that you would just throw away. Let's say that you want to give someone a palette, but you are on a budget. Maybelline actually launched a limited edition holiday collection, which I don't know if I've not noticed. I've been living in, what is it? Living in a cave, or what's that saying? Living under a rock? Oops. If I've been living under a rock, but I haven't noticed that a lot of the drugstore brands launch holiday limited edition sets. I mean, they'll have like compilation sets where they'll put in some of their best sellers in a box, but sets like this, I don't think I've ever noticed that. And so Maybelline launched two different sets. They have the Gilded in Gold, and then they have like a smoky eye set. I thought this one would be a better option for the majority because not a lot of people go for the smoky eye. And so this palette comes in a really beautiful plastic box. It looks really chic to be a Maybelline product. You know what I mean? Like, they've never come out with something like this that I can remember. It has a giant mirror, and then inside the palette you have a black kohl pencil, a red lip gloss, and then this beautiful blush. This blush looks absolutely perfect for almost all skin tones. Then it has a quad of shadows, and they're all shimmery shadows. All shimmery shadows, but it is a Gilded in Gold theme, so it's only fitting. And then when you slide these little drawers open, you have a beautiful highlighter shade on the bottom with, oh my god, I just totally dug my nail into there. So you have a beautiful highlighter shade, which is actually really buttery, and you guys know that it's really hard to find highlighters at the drugstore right now, and this one is really, really pretty. And then like a little spongy thing. I don't know. I wouldn't apply my highlighter with that. I would take a giant brush and just fluff it all over my... Getting a little passionate there. I wouldn't use that for anything. I wish they would have put something else in there, like maybe a bronzer or I don't know, a different thing. But this is a really cute set to give someone if you're on a budget or you know someone that just prefers drugstore products. I have several friends that are just drugstore only fans. Then we have a palette from Stila. This is a palette called Trust in Love gift set. And Stila came out with several sets like these for the holidays. One of them comes with cheek products. So it's a really beautiful presentation. It looks like an old school love letter with like the wax seal. And when you open it up, it looks like this. It has a beautiful mirror. We'll cover that up. And then little protective plastic. And this is a palette with 12 different eyeshadows, a lip glaze, and a mini size of their huge something mascara. What's this called? The Huge Extreme Lash Mascara, which I really like. I like to use it in combination with their new eyelash primer. This palette is so reminiscent of the Lorac Pro 2. It has this matte mid-tone brown, this warm toffee matte shade, and this beautiful buff matte shade. And then all the other colors are beautiful, silky, metallic jewel tones. It's a really pretty palette. I'm kind of surprised because I'm not used to seeing that type of combination of colors in holiday palettes. So when I opened the Stila palette, I was like, yeah, I can work with this. And I think one of you might want to work with this. Another palette is from Smashbox. This is a really good set for someone that is in one-stop shop, I want everything in one place type, or I like really cutesy packaged stuff, or even like the art lover, because this collaboration, this holiday collection with Smashbox is in collaboration with an artist named Iago Hortal, and well, let me show you what it looks like. I mean, you could see the packaging. His art is quite special. It's very happy and modern. I was surprised though at how heavy this palette is. This is not going to be a palette for someone that's minimalistic or likes compact, sleek, you know, very uniform, classy, smaller things, because the palette is huge and it's really heavy. I'm not quite sure why it's so heavy, but it's heavy. This is the way the palette looks, and when you open it up, it comes with a little postcard with artwork on it. So this is actually like a print that you can frame or put somewhere, maybe in your office or your desk, and it tells you a little bit about Iago and what he does and the type of art he has. And when you open up the palette, it looks like that. So you have the shadows mixed in with the cheek products, but they are organized in colors or in themes, so it's an ease of use. So if you're going for a smoky eye, like the colors are here, it'll tell you which are the best blushes to use with your smoky eye. So this area here would be the smoky eye. If you're going for like that warm, I don't know, more warm brown look, it's telling you which products or which colors are easier to use or would work better. I mean, for me, when it comes to makeup, I say go for what you love, what you like, experiment. Don't always follow the rules, because you may discover something you may miss out on discovering something really awesome if you're always following the rules of what you're supposed to do with makeup, you know? But this is a really cool set for someone that's into art, or that you really want to give a gift that is going to have more to the gift than just what it is. You know what I mean? It has the eyeshadows, it has a cheek set, it has the highlight powder, so 2 highlight powders. It has like the rose one here and like the champagne color here. These parts of the palette actually come out. Oh my god, I hope I don't break it. The inserts actually come out, so you could just take this out and use it. You don't always have to keep it in the in like the book. And like all Smashbox holiday sets, it comes with a couple of cards for inspiration on looks that you can create. Another palette that I thought was a really good gift idea, and this is a really good gift for those that like really sleek, compact type products where you have a lot of options in a little bit of space, not like the Smashbox palette. This is the Becca Afterglow palette, and I really liked this palette because it has, well, let me show you. It has 5 different cheek products, but they're cheek products that can be used separately or they can be used mixed together to create your own personal unique shade. So the very first color in here is Moonstone, and this is a highlighting shade. This is one of their best sellers. So this is Moonstone. Then you have Rose Gold, which is another highlighter, but it can be used as a blush topper. The one after that is Topaz, and this is another shimmering skin perfector, but it can be used as a shimmering bronzer, like a shimmery bronzer, or it can be used on top of a blush, or it can be used as a really, I would even use it as an eyeshadow. Could you do that? You could totally do that, right? Then you have 2 different blush colors. You have this really beautiful, I don't know, like a dusty mauve, a little bit, it has a little bit of like a melon or brown to it, and then your classic rosy peachy pink. These 2 blushes are called Wild Honey and Flower Child. So they took several of their best sellers. I wish Opal was in here because Opal is my favorite Becca highlight. They took some of their best sellers and they put them in this palette together. And I just love the sleek design of this little palette. So it's great for traveling. If you have fair to light skin tones, you could even use this blush, Wild Honey, as a bronzer. So it's a really cute gift for the cheek product lover or the person that likes those really sleek type products. Sleek, all-in-one, small, compact, non-bulky, not noisy type products. And definitely the product that I'm most excited about for this holiday season for you, the beauty lover, or for the beauty lover in your life, your sister, your friend, I don't know, your mom, you need this palette in your life. And you guys, this is the Gwen Stefani palette from Urban Decay. This is a palette that's going to come out next week. It is limited edition. It's going to be $58, and it's a palette with 15 different shades. I'm not going to review it for you guys in this video. I'm just going to say that it's classic Gwen. The palette is perfect for those that like neutral shades. It's a palette that's perfect for someone that's just wetting their toes into pops of color, and it's a perfect palette for those that like Urban Decay eyeshadow formulas. The palette has 12 exclusive shades that have never before been seen from Urban Decay, and 3 permanent shades. So if you have a beauty lover that is a fan of Gwen Stefani or No Doubt, if you have a beauty lover that's a fan of Urban Decay, or you have a beauty lover that's a fan of neutrals, this palette is absolutely a must-have. I'm so stoked about it, you guys. You need to be on that Urban Decay website come November 22nd and add that baby to your cart because you need it in your life. And the last holiday gift guide recommendation is going to be the Sephora Favorites Superstars. This is a $75 kit that is going to blow the socks off any beauty lover because it has really awesome products. I'm personally a fan of several of these products in here already, and having them all come together in just one box set is really exciting. So the sleeve comes open like that. It comes in a beautiful speckled gold box that is totally reusable, and you have all of these products in here. I'm gonna tell you, some of these products in here are kind of poop, but a lot of them are absolutely perfection, and those make up for the cost of the $75. So you're gonna come out on top anyway. One thing to consider is if you were going to do those like goodie bags like I was telling you, or stockings where you do little custom gifts for your friends, this might be a good thing to buy and then put each of these products into their stockings or their goodie bags. So must-haves that I already have in my collection that I'm already a huge fan of, the Smashbox Primer Water. It looks like it's just water, but it's magic unicorn bath water that you spray on your face and magical things happen. So this is a huge plus. This is the Makeup Forever Base Hydrating Primer. I haven't tried the hydrating one. I do have the pore filling one, and I'm a huge fan. So if I mean, Makeup Forever is pretty good, so I want to say that this is a good one. But again, this is a sample size, so it don't matter. This is the Better Than Sex mascara, which I'm already a fan of, but a lot of people don't like it because the wand is pokey, you know, like it pokes. Then you have a full-size mascara from a brand that's actually brand new to Sephora called Touch in Soul. This guy here, I don't even know why I'm just holding this up and not showing you the product. This guy in here is the Laura Mercier Baked Highlight in 01. It's called a Matte Radiant Powder, but it's just, it's a highlight that you would use for work. I know a lot of you were like, I wear highlight to work every day. What I meant to say is it's a highlight that is more wearable. You know, it's a finely milled powder that's going to make your skin look glowy and not shimmery or glittery. This highlight will last you forever. It's a mini size. I have the full size and it looks like I've never used it before, and I've had it for quite some time. Then you have a full size chubby stick from Clinique. This is a highlighting stick, so it's a cream highlight. But with Clinique products, even though they're cream to powder, they still stay a little creamy. They don't fully dry down to like a powdery powder. Two full-size shadows of the hottest colors you can think. This is the shade Lounge from Urban Decay, one of their best sellers, and this is definitely for the brave makeup user. It's a beautiful duochrome, almost like burgundy and teal shade. It's really, I couldn't take it out. You can see I ripped out the pan. A really beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow. I can't believe I didn't have this in my collection already. You guys know how I feel about duochrome anything. Then you get a full size of a dual intensity eyeshadow from NARS in Himalaya. Ugh. Right, you guys? I already have this eyeshadow, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. A full-size beauty blender. You know I can't do my makeup without using the beauty blender for at least one thing. And then you have this little duo. This brush is worthless, you guys, but the fact that it's so short and stumpy and chubby and cute, I don't care. It's just adorable, right? It's so cute, like a gift. You have the cream bronzer, like the cream stick bronzer from Tarte. And then you have two full-size products, a liquid liner from Stila. I'm personally not a big fan of this liner. It kind of, what's it called when it does that? Like you put it on and it's so wet that it kind of veins out. It does that on me, but a lot of people really like it. And then a full-size Dramatique pencil from Lancome in black. These eyeliners are actually really good. They're really good. They're brand new from Lancome. They launched them in every single color you can think of. They're very creamy, very buttery, and they're very easy to use. So you get all these products for $75. It does seem a little steep, but when you consider that a NARS dual intensity eyeshadow alone is almost $30, you kind of get the ball rolling adding this stuff up. A $20 beauty blender, an almost $30 shadow, then you have this. It adds up. So that is it for my 2015 holiday gift guide recommendations. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like always, all of these products will be listed and linked and priced in the description box below. There are going to be some links there that I really advise you not to click. Please, I advise you don't click those links because you don't know what may happen if you click those links. Please don't click them. So, like always, I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. I know this one was quite lengthy, but I really wanted to just put it all out there in one video. There's so many things to choose from right now. It can be quite confusing, but because I've been around the block a couple times, I can assure you that these product recommendations are definitely backed by me. I really have liked them, enjoyed them, look forward to using them, or plan on talking about them in further detail on my channel. So please let us know if there are some holiday gift recommendations that are total must-haves that maybe I missed or haven't mentioned. I'm always interested in hearing your thoughts, your opinions, and your recommendations. I really love you guys, so like I said, please don't click those links. I would really hate for something horrible to happen. I'm like the worst liar of life. So with that warning and with that said, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye guys.